Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in for another pattern tutorial. Right, I've got a really simple, cute pattern for you today. So we have one row of the pattern row, which is basically same as doing a puff with two wraps, two yarn overs and pulling up a loop twice, but we're pulling them up not in the same place, in two different locations to create this little twist and a bit of a texture on the top. It is also separated by 3 single crochet rows, so we can have a nice spacing in between. However, if you don't want to have the spacing in between, you can carry on and just do 1 single crochet row, 1 single crochet row, and then you can bring the pattern closer down. But I think it actually looks quite nice like this. But if you want the texture to sort of run on top of each other, then that's what you need to do. You need to eliminate the single crochets rows in between. So this is made with lightweight yarn and a 3.5mm crochet hook. That's the back, giving a bit of a stretch, and that's the front. It's a great one for cushions, scarves. Mind you, if you want to make something like a scarf or a blanket, then I would use a 4mm crochet hook. It will just give it a bit more drape. All you need to know for this pattern is, let's have a look. Yes, so single crochets, and also it's almost like 2 half double crochets together. So it's the same sort of procedure that we use for doing a puff. So let's begin. Have another little look. Okay, let's push this aside. I'll make a very small sample. So you want to begin with an even number of chains. So we will begin with, let's just go with 14. So do your slip knot how you do yours. And chain 14. I'll stick with my 3.5. Actually, do I have a 4? Let's try it with a 4, because we have that at the 3.5, so it will give you a little sample with the 4. But you can use either, so more drape and a bit more not so tight, then go with a 4mm. If you want to create something like a cushion, or any other project that requires the fabric to be a bit more sturdy, then go with a smaller hook. And this is lightweight yarn, but of course if you want to use any other yarn for this project, then just use the smaller hook depending on what you want to make. Okay, slip knot, and let's chain 14. Okay, even number of chains to begin. The very first row is a single crochet row, and we will begin from the second chain. And before I begin, just to let you know that you can slow the video down from the settings options. Just press the little wheel and you can slide it to the left, and that will adjust the playback speed for you. You can make it faster or slower. You can add captions, and of course you can pause the video at any time if you need to catch up. Right, single crochet row, so you never count the one on the hook. Skip 1, get to the next one, pop your hook in, pull up the loop and pull through 2. That's your single crochet. Next stitch, pull up a loop and pull through 2. That's for the beginners. Single crochets all the way to the end of your chain. We are going to work on this because now you've got another option here before I carry on. Let me just bring that other piece in quickly. I like to give people alternatives. As you can see, I started the pattern row straight on top of that single crochet row. And I finished with a pattern row, which gave me these both sides, which are exactly the same. But if you want to have your piece of work finishing with a single crochet rows, do your 3 single crochet rows, then do your pattern. Okay. and then once you're finished, add your single crochet rows to the end. Right, this is the pattern row, so from now on it will be pattern row and 3 rows of single crochet row. Pattern row, 3 single crochets. So chain 1, flip your work. In the very first stitch, both loops, go in and do a single crochet. Now you can see here, there's my next stitch, and then I've got the space underneath. That's my next one, and the space underneath it. So we are going to be working this little stitch here. So you would yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, then yarn over again and go underneath it and pull up a loop. You'll have 5 loops, pull through all 5, don't chain anything, and into the next stitch you want to do a single crochet. You won't see it here, but that's that little pattern being created at the back. This will be the back side of the project. So you alternate with that little pattern and then a single crochet. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and go underneath it here and pull up a loop. Make sure your loops are all equal, pull through all 5, and then immediately into the next one, single crochet. Yarn over again for the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and go underneath, pull up a loop, pull through all 5 and a single crochet. Back to the pattern, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go underneath, pull up a loop, 5 loops, pull through all 5 excuse me, and a single crochet in the next one. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go underneath it to pull up a loop, pull through all 5 and single crochet. The single crochet kind of pushes this little thing down, little pattern down, sorry. 2 stitches remaining, so we will have the pattern, which is yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go underneath and pull up another loop, pull through all 5. Oh, let's do that again. I think I dropped a loop. And in the very last stitch, both loops, single crochet. That's the back side of the project, and that's the front. That's creating this lovely little texture. So now, like I said, you can either do 1 single crochet row and then carry on with the texture again if you want it closer. But if you want to do it how I've done it, it will be 3 single crochet rows. So chain 1 and do single crochet in the first stitch. If you can't see your stitches, just tilt it over. You can see both loops. Make sure you don't go into take any of these chains at the front, or loops should I say, and carry on and do a single crochet row. Okay, chain 1, single crochet row again in my case, but you can, if you were to do the pattern straight away, you would do your single crochet and then go back to, I'll just show you one, go in and then you would go underneath the stitch right here, pull up another loop, and that's how you will carry on, and it will bring your pattern closer. But I'm going to do 2 more rows of single crochet because I do like it in that stripy effect. So this is row number 2 of the single crochets. I did try this stitch with placing double crochets in between, because that also gives you the height and the space in between the pattern row, but I didn't like the way it looked. Okay, 1 more. Chain 1, flip your work and single crochet row again. So these are your 3 single crochet rows. Okay, so pattern, single crochet row, pattern row, 3 single crochet rows, and now back to the pattern. So chain 1, flip your work, first stitch and last stitch is always single crochet. So single crochet in the first one, and then yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in again, and go into the space underneath that stitch, 5 loops, don't chain anything. Next stitch, single crochet, yarn over, go in again, and then underneath, 5 loops, pull through all 5, and single crochet. And you want to repeat that till the end. Two stitches remaining, and then the very last one here, single crochet, and that's how you will see the pattern. So this is in a lighter colour, hopefully you can see it, but let's bring this deeper mustard back in, and this is the pattern it creates. So this was with a 3.5. This one, as you can see, is a lot more softer. This one's a bit more rigid. So that's what a 0.5 millimeter difference would make. But of course you can go up to 4.5, 5, whatever yarn you're using, whatever texture you want to create, you can carry on and switch up your materials. Okie dokie. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Lots more patterns on your way. Thanks for tuning in. Please do subscribe, like and share, and please do send this to anyone who you might think might like to make it, and please do also hit the notifications. So I do aim to upload every couple of days now, so I'm back to being very busy. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.